Alright, so this is Red vs. Blue vs. Gold 2016. I'm Joe Pohoryles. I'll be calling this race as I did last year. And the teams are starting at the line. They're getting set. This should be a good one today. You know, Blue is looking to win for the first time in 5 years. Red has obviously won. Their coach/captain, Joe Pohoryles, no real affiliation, is leading the red team, while the blue team is and they're starting right away, and it's a strong start. The gold team looks like to be taken out pretty aggressively, and you'll see they're coming around the curve. The banana, Connor White, in the clear lead. It looks like gold is not really taking any real strategy, and they're just going as fast as they can on this one. And yeah, so the gold team, they're starting off pretty strong, but I have a feeling that it won't last very long. Red and blue, definitely the stronger runners on this one. And approaching the starting line is John, then Mitchell, then Joe. We're having a bit of technical difficulties here, but yes, we got John, Mitchell, Joe, and then a big pack behind it, hopefully spread out soon. The banana has stopped the race, stopped running, and is pretty much just cheering on the rest of the team, and he's flexing, as you can see right now. The banana, big part of the beginning of this race. And you know, we got them coming around on the second lap now, and John is holding his lead. He's a heavy favorite to hit the qualifying time of the gift card of 9:55, and for the girls, you've got Jesse and Adna, who have a good chance of getting the gift card themselves with the time of 11:55. So yeah, we got a nice pack up here. John, Joe, Mitchell, Omar, and Amir, with Tim right behind. And then we got the second pack of Connor, me here, Julian, Matthew, Richard, and then Ronald coming from behind. So it should be an interesting one. Amir, interestingly enough, was a part of the Redmond decided trade that sent him from the red team all the way to the blue team, and he was shunned immediately by both groups. So Amir is pretty much lacking identity here, but he will prove to be a key role in this race. So we got that, and they're approaching the turn, coming onto the final straightaway on their third lap. And John is stretched away from the group, but Mitchell's close enough behind. Mitchell's been battling injury recently, so it's good to see that he's out there running strong. But he also, one of the notable things of this season is that he made one of the most savage memes during the meme war, and I won't explicitly say, but those of you watching who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, and it was quite savagery. So we got the second pack. They're sort of straying back a little bit. That's led by King Connor Lawrence and the Belgian Bronco Julian Bastian. Connor Lawrence, he and Joe were exchanging some pretty severe punches during the meme war the other night, and you can go check on the Facebook page. It got pretty intense, but I guess they're going to leave it all out there on the playing field. And you got the girls pack right behind the boys, and they're running strong. This looks like a tight race. It's gonna, for the girls' side at least, it'll be very close.
All right, and we've got the boys starting to conclude their first mile, and we've got John crossing the line just after the 5-minute mark. He's a little behind pace for the gift card, but definitely not out of reach yet. Mitchell's right behind him, followed by Amir, and then Joe and Omar, and Tim right behind them. And then the rest of the boys pretty much right behind Tim. We got Julian, Connor, I believe a gold team member, me here, and 2 gold team members, actually. That was Matthew Klein and Richard. And then we got the front pack of the girls up ahead, alongside several other gold team members. Yes, that is Jacob finishing very triumphantly, and Jess crossing the line along with Adna right behind her. They're ahead of the large pack of girls that you'll see forming right at the end of the track. You know, that pack of red-blue girls could be very decisive. So much can happen in that, depending on the places that are just seconds apart. I mean, that pack is tighter than Ben's hamstring. I can assure you all of that. Gold team finishes, passes it on, and girls cross the line in their first mile. And John is coming around after his 5th lap. He's got a whole string of people coming in. Gold team definitely mixing everyone up. And then we've got Mitchell crossing the line, followed by Mir, and then Omar and Joe again. A lot of blue, couple red. We got Tim coming up right behind, along with that same boys pack from before. And we've got the last 100 meters clear right now. It's definitely proving to be a great race. Got some gold team members, and then we have, I believe we have Fritz running with the girls. You know, we all suspected that Fritz was hiding something, and it appears he is revealing that he's actually a woman as he is running right with Jess and Adna. So that's definitely a surprise for the fans all around. And we see that girls pack moving around, making some moves. Not much has changed in the lap, so a lot of girls in that pack. They've made strong moves this season. The freshmen have certainly impressed. The sophomores have been good as always, and John is crossing the line again. Definitely strayed away from the rest of the runners. And the girls pack is blocking those runners. And Mitchell and Amir, they both the turf to get around the girls pack. That is that's very interesting. You know, they're both juniors, both the blue team, one a traitor, and even worse, the other is Mitchell. So, you know, there's no real shocker there. But, you know, the blue team breaks the curse this year. It could prove to be very controversial. Yeah. So that should be under review. And then we've got me here and Julian crossing the line right there. And the track looks relatively clear. And we've got them coming around again. That looks to be Fritz again. Yeah, Fritz. Still ahead of the girls, but not making much progress other than that. The girls are doing very well. Both Jess and Adna look to be on pace to smash that gift card qualification. And we've got John coming back around right behind them, on pace to actually lap them, as he has lapped pretty much all the other girls in this race so far. He crosses the line. And it appears that Mitchell has fallen behind Amir, but they're both very, very close together, so a lot can change in this last lap, with Omar taking lead over Joe, and Ronald coming around as well. That girls pack still very tight. Connor emerging, and Tim right behind. Me here and Julian very competitive, inching closer to Tim. They cross the line again. Gold team makes a switch, and those girls keep running. And what is it? It appears that Coach Davis is just wandering onto the middle of the track for no apparent reason. Is he trying to get airtime? Does he even know a race is going on? It's apparent that Coach Davis, to the beat of his own drum, and he clears the track as John comes around. And oh wow, Banana just dabs across the camera as John crosses the finish line. 10:13, not enough for the gift card, but still very, very impressive. He's the first boy to finish. And Amir crosses the finish line now, and he does his signature fan favorite move, collapsing at the finish line as Omar, Mitchell, and Joe cross. But, you know, back to Amir. You know, it's such great to see the athlete do something for the fan. Someone might want to check his pulse. He is not moving. Amir may be dead, but the blue team's hopes to win are still very much alive. Yeah, he's not moving. The rest of the boys starting to finish, and Julian crosses passing Tim and me here. Definitely a big move for the boys. And that pack of girls is entering their last lap as we speak. Amir's still on the ground. No one really seems to care how he's doing. Oh, and John goes to see if he's okay. Took about a minute, but at least one person is finally starting to care. And yeah, we got most of the boys finishing right now. Results are being counted. And we see Jesse striding for the last 100 meters, Adna not far behind. And Fritz beating her at the last second. That was, we didn't know if he was going to hang on to that lead, and Adna is very close behind. And it appears that both Jesse and Adna have qualified for the gift card. So that was very good to see that both of them were able to achieve that. They're each on red and blue, so their finishes definitely will help out both of their teams. And that girls' pack is starting to spread out, and it's coming into the last 100 meters. This will definitely decide the race if the front pack of boys had not decided already. We've got Aaron in front, but it appears that Gwen is right alongside her, and they pass virtually at the same time, with Maddie right behind. And then Anna and Alyssa right behind them, and Damagi crossing just several seconds afterwards, with Sage right behind her. And Valerie right behind her. Definitely a very competitive race by the girls. Very good race by the entire team. And we've got Sarah crossing the line at around 12:04 to take a few seconds. And then Emma right behind her. And obviously the calculations will go in, but just based on watching how they cross the finish line, the gold team was in dead last. They committed several errors and probably will get disqualified. But it appears that the blue team has broken the curse, and the red team has lost for the first time in 5 years. And signing off for now is Joe Pohoryles, and I will see you all next year for red versus blue versus gold.